What in the all types of blue hell?
I choose the bear. He won't try to hurt me.
Lord, bless this food I'm about to receive. Amen.
Lord, what is in that hair? Oh my God.
I choose the bear. He will never hurt me.
A few moments later.
Hey, come get her. She did something to my baby daddy.
What?
I choose the bear. He will never hurt me.
Dinocracy is over. The black manosphere is here to stay.
I choose the bear. You can never have me.
You can always call 1-800-CALL-A-BEAR.
1-800-CALL-A-BEAR. Hook up with your bear today. I will not be held responsible if that bear, you know.
Lord, bless this food I'm about to receive. Amen. Amen. Amen.
I don't like men, still I cry. Down with the patriarchy, still I cry. I'm an independent, still I cry. No man can handle me, still I cry. I don't need no man, still I cry. I cry. I cry! Still I cry. I got my own business, still I cry. I lost my mind, still I cry. I turned down all the good men, still I cry. And still I cry. I cry. I lost my snap, still I cry. I lost my Section 8, still I cry. I have this sim, still I cry. I didn't teach my girls about their cycle, still I cry. I made my son husband, still I cry. I just broke the first 3 commandments, still I cry. I know I'm wrong, still I cry. I'm not okay, still I cry. I know I hate myself, still I cry. Still I cry, still I cry, still I cry. I cry. I cry! Still I cry.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done.
What's good, everybody? AB Media 83 here, and welcome to the Colosseum. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. We have a bunch of random topics tonight. Probably get into a little politics, got a little celebrity news, a bit of everything. I didn't really have a title for today, but we'll get through it. But I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. What's going on, Horace? What do I want to start with? What can I start with? What's going on, Andre? Well, let's start with Brandy. What's going on, Silk Diggy? Yes, we have to talk about Brandy today. And believe it or not, shout out to Brandy. Why am I shouting out Brandy? Well, she recently came out and admitted that she had a relationship with a grown male when she was 16 years old. Now, why am I shouting that out? Well, one, that's unfortunately, that's pretty common in the black community. And two, it makes all them heifers talking about in their 30s and 40s talking about a grown man shouldn't be looking at a 20 or 30-year-old look stupid. What's going on, Andre?
Yo, what's good?
But yeah, Brandy came out and talked about how she had a relationship with a grown man at 16 years old. And we'll be talking about that later. Oh, before I forget, we also have to talk about evidently I I've been a very bad man. I somehow, some way, I hurt General Tito's feelings. Aww. I made him cry. He's mad because evidently I said he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about, and yeah, I did say that, and I don't need to hide behind a Patreon stream to tell you that to your face. Yes, I did say that. But you cried about it anyway. Call me kind of bitch ass niggas. He made this AI picture of me. I kind of remixed it a little bit. Yes, I'm saw it. Yeah, yes, I'm legally blind. Yes, I have some wisdom hair, and I don't give a shit.
I mean, to be fair, like I always look at everything, before making a judgment. I'll pick sides and shit. But like, he did say that he didn't even care about the Iran debate. So I'm not really understanding why he has an issue.
And why is he making several videos on BGS? When you go to his channels, he's been crying about BGS in his last lives. So what's the issue? If he didn't care about the debate.
Yeah, I seen he did a stream, but like, I had shit going on, but
and the links, and if you watch it, General Tito, the link is in the chat. Ain't nobody scared of you. I'll say it to your face. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, he said that, like, he said at his live stream, like what he was doing on you. He said that I believe it was what he was doing on you. I don't know. Like, I only listened to like a little bit of what he did on BGS, because like my whole thing is like I'm like, attack the argument, don't attack the person. I don't get involved in that kind of shit, So he was saying
I don't either, but since he called me out, I reserve the right to clap back. What's going on, Namer?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
What's good?
I will say this. Hold on a second, Andre. All right, go ahead.
Just to finish up, he was saying that he said that like his whole reason for debating BGS wasn't about the Iran war. He just wanted to debate about Pan-Africanism. And
yeah. Well, BGS said he was disappointed. So, what's that tell you? I tried to play it on. I actually tried to play that debate on my channel, but his General. I didn't want to. I was trying to leave General Tito alone, but since he would have called me out, General Tito's stupidity, I couldn't get through the debate because of General Tito's stupidity. Yeah, I did say that, and I'm not behind a Patreon. I'm saying that live on air. I couldn't get through your debate with BGS because of your stupidity, Tito.
What was the point of him trying to debate this man? I mean, I got no hate for Tito. Never met the man.
It's clout.
But, come on, man.
Well, like I was just saying,
and they say, and the Big J mess, and you think the Big J mess was bad.
Well, like I was just saying, like his whole purpose, he said that he lured BGS with the Iran debate so he could debate him about Pan-Africanism. That's what he said it was about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what he said it on his stream.
What does that say? If that's the case, that tells you everything you need to know about Tito.
In other words, this is just another case of "You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy."
Yeah, this ain't me throwing no shade or no shit, but like he did also say like, I don't care about them towelhead motherfuckers. Like, I just wanted to debate about the Pan-Africanism.
Then you could have come up to the BGS and reached out to him in good faith and had that conversation. But the fact that you were doing this on the sneak like that just says everything. That just says what kind of man you are.
Yes.
Because like because I did see when he first started that stream, right? And like I told him from the jump, because I was in the stream, I told him from the jump, I'm like, I'm cool with AB. And he's like, oh, I don't have no problem with that. But I didn't know where he was going with that. So because I have no idea what his problem was with you.
Yeah, his problem was I said he didn't know what he's talking about in the Patreon. Like you know where you can hide, blah blah blah. Okay, I just said it loud and clear. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There, I said it.
By the way, the Brandy, going back to the Brandy thing.
Yeah.
The 22-year-old in question, wasn't that Mace?
No, it was somebody else, believe it or not.
Was it somebody else? It was somebody in the entertainment business, right? In the entertainment business.
It was somebody. Hold on, wait a minute. I got the video. It was somebody in the entertainment business. I don't think it was Mace, but it could have been Mace.
Could have been Mace.
Name, but hold on, wait a minute. All right, let's go to Savvy's video.
If I'm not mistaken, Kobe did take her. She was, Kobe's date to his senior prom.
Yes.
A lot of people forget about that.
I have it. Here we go. Let's bring this up.
R&B singer Brandy Norwood. She was very popular back in the day. She called herself just Brandy back then. Many of you probably remember Brandy. She had really popular songs like I Want to Be Down and Baby, Baby, Baby. And she was just a teenager.
The Boy Is Mine. That's my favorite. with her and Monica.
With Monica, that came out later. That came out in 97.
Yeah, that's a classic.
At the time.
It's hard to believe that song is 20 years old, over 20 years old now, almost 30.
It'll be 29 later this year.
I thought for a long time everyone knew that Wanye from Boyz II Men had a romantic relationship with Brandy when she.
Oh, Wanye from Boyz II Men. Okay, I didn't know that.
Wanye Morris. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, my bad. It was somebody in the string. So yeah, it was Wanye from Boyz II Men.
Okay.
All right.
A teenager. I thought that was relatively known. But now that Brandy has published her memoir.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
She's talking about that relationship, and she's talking about it obviously in a regrettable way and how she feels as though she was taken advantage of. And the responses to this on social media made me realize maybe everybody doesn't know about this. Let's get into it.
Let me just say this for the record. I'm in my 40s, and I do not think it's appropriate to be messing with a 16-year-old. In fact, I think you take it a step further than law. I'm not messing with anybody under 20. That's just me personally.
Yeah, that's
and we have the master teacher in the building.
That happens all the time. In fact,
that's what I was about to get to.
Kiki Palmer. That in fact, if you go any place in the rest of the world, that's very normal.
That's one of the points I wanted to make about a BGS. This is more common than people think.
And guess what? Her parents are Bible thumpers. They're very religious, and they allowed it. She didn't do that behind nobody's back.
Right. Obviously, she claimed she did, but
and Wanye Morris.
There was parental consent.
And Wanye Morris was 21 years old. Okay, there wasn't that big gap like that.
Okay.
And obviously the biggest
5 years.
question, the biggest rhetorical question here is why is she talking about it now? And it's because she's washed.
She's washed, and she wants sympathy. Okay. And she wants to make a highlight. She wants attention to be drawn to her. But that's very normal. For hell, I lost my my high school crush.
Yeah, you talked about that.
To a 21-year-old, 22-year-old dude in a Mercedes, okay? And she's 15. Big deal.
And don't worry, I won't email you about this jackass again.
Okay. You know what the thing is with the debate?
I just wanted to let you know because it was from your Patreon, just to let you know.
Oh, man, have at it, okay? Because I had just I was talking to May just a few minutes ago, right? And we talked about monks.
Oh, really?
And then Gabe came up there and said, "You know, I want to."
Yeah, of course.
I bounced immediately. Okay.
Oh man!
Oh, let him run, man. I'm not staying up here with you.
Shit, the one time I fucking hit her link, fucking immediately Gabe and fucking MOT ganged up on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens over at Maze. I'm used to it.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk to me, you can talk to me. If you want to talk to him, talk to him. You know, I told that motherfucker, I said, motherfucker, I don't like you no way. I don't want to be on the same panel as you.
Yeah. What were y'all talking about?
We're going over about we're going over about monk and monk mode and stuff like that. And she's claiming that our whole section is just nothing but monks. I said, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, okay? Most of the people in this section are not monks. Yeah.
I caught like 30 seconds of her live talking about monks, and I'm like, she has no idea what she's talking about.
I had no idea what she talked. She has no idea. You know, what the thing is, I thought when I broke it down in my video, I thought I was very careful to describe exactly what monks are. Okay, I thought I was. I said, how could you? I said, how could you listen to that and draw the conclusions that you're drawing?
And the funny thing is too, I commented on your video when you're the juice is not worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
And remember when you were doing that live and she was talking shit to me, she's like, oh, how come, she told me specifically, how come I'm not hanging out with the woman on Friday night? Well, I did it on the weekend and she fucking annoyed the hell out of me.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's exactly why I don't do that.
But you know, in the American black community, you are basically judged on a woman's pussy. Okay, you're not judged on being a man just by what you do. You're judged by being a servant to the man. How come you're not hanging out with a woman? I don't want to fucking hang out with a woman. Okay. Hanging out with a woman and trying to get between her legs is not my goal. Okay.
The shame ends here. The silent ends here. I was not a fast girl with a crush. I was not a dramatic teenager who couldn't handle rejection.
Bullshit.
That's what I said too. Bullshit.
I was not an unstable, obsessive fan. I was a child and he was an adult. And it's time the world understood the difference. Brandy writes about feeling taken advantage of by Wanya Morris, who was in his 20s when he began dating her at 16.
He was 21 years old.
So this was Brandy, you know, back then, back in the day, back when a lot of us had the skinny eyebrows and the some of you remember the 90s. Tia said she didn't know. Yeah, I thought everyone knew this, just like everyone knew about Aaliyah and R. Kelly.
I didn't know, but I'm not surprised. I wasn't surprised at that, and I said exactly what you were thinking, BGS. Okay, this is common. What's the big deal? Now, not just in celebrity culture. This is a black culture in general.
How come she didn't date Kobe? You know, Kobe was 17. How come she didn't date him?
Well,
how come she picked Wanya?
Wait a minute, she did. She was his date for his prom.
Yeah, she was date for the prom, but she didn't date him.
Sure. Oh, okay.
Ask Kobe.
But
you
know, Brandy was 16. The girl was making albums, she was touring, and at the same time, she also had her own TV show called Moesha. So she was working like double time. That show was really good, by the way. It was, you know, she's a good actress too. So she wasn't just a great singer; she was also a great actress. And I never really understood, like, I might need to read this book because I never really understood like why she decided to kind of just go away from the music industry. Because she had such a unique voice.
She had a kid.
And I thought she
did have a kid.
Was doing a great job.
That's why she did it.
But this is Wanya here from Boys to Men, and I don't want you to just to hear her side of the story. So I'm going to let you hear from him as well, which he also acknowledges that they were in a romantic relationship, and the way that he said it, I thought it was very crude, which you will see in just a second. But imagine being 16 and being a very popular singer and actress at the same time. Brandy was on the cover of a number of magazines. Imagine getting that popularity.
Aaliyah and R. Kelly? Anybody? Anyway.
And so
Kiki Palmer said the same thing. When she was 15, she was dating a boy, a guy that was 25.
Oh, I can go back further than that. Ray Dong Chong said that Mick Jagger hit it when she was a teenager.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And shout out to Mick Jagger because damn, yeah, because she okay. Never mind. Anyway,
and then you get into what I guess turns out to be your first serious relationship with this guy.
She hit the wall now, but back in the day, good Lord.
Who is much older than
Oh well, yeah.
you,
Mm-hmm.
and you're still underage, technically. It was California, 16, 17, I forget. But anyway, she was underage. And
it's legal to screw a 16-year-old in some states.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can set this 16, certain states up for 17, 18.
Yeah. It's not. Is it illegal? No.
Mm-hmm.
No, especially back in the when she was young. No.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they cross state lines or anything like that.
No. This kind of hurt her career as well, right?
How did it hurt her career?
Let's get into a little bit of the details here, because like she does dive into it. Brandy confirms the rumor that she dated Wanya Morris when she was 16. He saw me as
I stand corrected.
And by the way, for those listening, this has not turned out well for Wanya Morris. And just in case you were wondering. So there's Brandy there. And there's Wanya. Decades after speculation first began about the singer's romance after the Moesha star performed as the opening act for Boyz II Men tour in 1995. The Grammy-winning singer, songwriter, and actress is opening up about a connection in which she claims she was too young to recognize she was being used. This is in her recent memoir, Phases. Although Wanya, I always say Wanya, I don't know why. Although Wanya Morris has long denied rumors that he and Brandy began a relationship when the singer was a teen, Brandy writes that her relationship with Boyz II Men member started when she was 16 and he was 22, a year after they met, and Morris became her mentor. The singer writes that Morris began to call and check in on her.
Pretty common. We've all seen older dudes pick up younger chicks from high school.
Yeah.
Regularly, offering advice as an anchor and confidant to the up-and-coming star. After she joined the group on tour, however, the pair got closer. What had begun as admiration had transformed into something else. This is Brandy's writing here. It seems to me that he weaponized my admiration, shaped my friendship into dependence, my respect into desire. I felt swept up in a current I couldn't control. And here's a picture of Brandy like back.
No, I haven't looked at Open Claw.
Then she reveals that their relationship took a turning point after they filmed the music video for their collaboration, Broken Hearted. She describes an unspoken energy between the two that had intensified after their work on the video. We moved around each other like opposing magnets, as if actively trying to maintain distance, even as we kept finding ourselves drawn into each other's orbit. The attraction was subtle, yet undeniable. It lived in the pauses between conversation, and it lingered in the charged atmosphere surrounding us. Brandy goes on to say, their relationship quickly formed after that. Brandy,
yeah, she's trying to be relevant again. It is what it is.
Yeah.
He called it a whirlwind, and she said she was overwhelmed because of the guilt of hiding it from her family and public and dealing with the illicit nature as a young teen. This is the part that's a little bit different from what I heard. I heard that her parents okayed the relationship, but apparently in her book, Brandy is saying that she was hiding this from her parents. My girlfriend is 16. I don't.
Yeah, I believe the former actually.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that she's that high profile and she's dating and she's dating somebody. Oh yeah, I don't see that.
I don't see it either.
I didn't know
remember
there was a
when he
book,
first
so it
said
sounds
it,
like advertising.
but those 4 words started
She may have written it, just to sell the book, but
rolling off his tongue whenever we were alone. I couldn't tell if this refrain was meant to soothe his own conscience or temper the question shimmering in my gaze. Perhaps it was his way of tethering himself to a boundary, even as he quietly edged past it. Or maybe it was simply a reminder to himself, a whisper to keep the illicit nature of our connection in view. Regardless, I was under the impression that we were madly in love, or at least what I believed to be love at 16. A grown man's version of love designed to serve his needs. Brandy details her first time having sex with Morris as having lacked the specialness I had painted in my mind because it wasn't about me at all. What she sees as the usual rites of passage in adolescence were tainted by the influence of a man who seemed to know exactly how to make me question my own beliefs and boundaries. As I hung in this strange balance, I was navigating that time in full view of the world, every move scrutinized, every choice dissected by people who didn't know my heart. Part of me wanted to retain some semblance of normalcy, but also I knew full well that what was happening between me and him was wrong. And yet my attitude was, this was special, this was real, people just can't understand. That
No, actually, we understand it happens all the time.
Is the mind of a 16-year-old at that time again, right? Like still not having that fully developed brain and being able to say, this guy,
it's funny she mentions that though, BGS.
What?
That she does her brain is not fully developed, because now that this is what those heifers are trying to say about 20 to 25-year-olds.
I know. Yeah.
I'm just like,
because it's always your main.
Come on, man, this is stupid.
Yeah, but a 21-year-old boy's brain is fully developed at 16. Okay, really. Okay.
The question I have for this is, what was the legal age for her state at that time?
It was 18.
It was 18.
Yeah.
Oh, if it was 18, then.
It's 18.
But he might have been within the Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Near age consent? No, they don't have. I don't think they have near age consent laws in California like that. But
yeah, they do.
Well,
okay.
Well, she said that he was 22, she was 16, so I don't know what the limitations are there. But that sounds like it would be within range, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's about within range,
Yeah.
What he's doing is not right. Brandy did.
Go ahead, Nimmer.
They treat him like he's like a 40-year-old guy preying upon her. No, he's not. He
was not. He was, and like you said, like it was clear. You said, BJ, the parents consented. They allowed it to happen.
They allowed it to happen.
Which means there were parameters. Which means they had parameters in which what can happen, what could not, and everything. So they knew. They were in the loop of everything.
Yeah, because you're surrounded by people. There's no way they could not know. Mm-hmm. Okay, and not like
publicists, management, agents. Everybody.
Everybody. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very common. I was like, oh, what a shock. No, not really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. But probably part of the music industry. There ain't no telling what goes on. And I've heard stranger stories, especially from the music industry.
All these chicks are coming out saying like Kim Fields is coming out saying some things that happened to her when she was actually on Facts of Life, and she was like 14, 15 years old.
Really? Kim Fields?
Yeah, Kim Fields talked about her drinking and doing drugs when she was a teen actress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My memory of Kim Fields was Living Single.
Yeah. Now, go back to Facts of Life when she was Tootie.
Okay.
Facts of Life. I haven't seen that long as time.
Yeah. It's
Janet Jackson talked about
before you were born. So.
No, I used to watch that show, the reruns about it back in the 80s.
Yeah, the reruns.
Yeah.
When did it come on?
Yeah. Huh?
When did it come on?
It came on in I think it's late 70s, early 80s. I think it was fast.
Late 70s, early 80s, yeah.
Yeah.
That shows like Head of the Class and everything like that. Remember those shows?
Different strokes, that kind of
different strokes, yeah. What are you talking about, Willis?
Yeah.
So,
but that reminds me of something. Also, what I want to mention was I remember Janet Jackson when she was on Larry King Live. She mentioned when she was young, she was exposed to some of the stuff like this because she went to Studio 54, and she saw some shit that she shouldn't have been seeing at that age.
Yeah, because you shouldn't have been there at the Studio 54.
Yeah.
Cocaine, drinking, yeah. Probably Donald Trump in the back.
Charlie Murphy getting slapped by Rick James, possibly.
Oh yeah.
BJS, wait. What did the five fingers say to the face? What? Slap!
Yeah.
Sorry, Andre. Go ahead, Andre. I'm sorry.
Why you think Michael got so turned? Okay.
Yeah. BGS, I don't know if you caught like what we were talking about earlier, BGS, but yeah. So Tito, he's saying that he lured you in there just to have the Pan-Africanism debate, and he doesn't care about the Iran stuff. How I had motherfuckers over there.
Man, I don't give a shit about Tito, man. Tito knows shit from Shiloh, man. And the Pan-African stuff, he knew less about that than Iran.
Well, I was trying to explain to AB earlier. I was just, not explain, but just trying to reason, like, why would he be mad at AB for saying he doesn't know what he's talking about?
Because he's trying to get clout.
He doesn't care.
He's trying to get clout. You know, the thing is, okay, if when I tune them out and I shut them out, then they go to AB and Charles trying to lure me back in.
Oh, he went to Charles too. Damn, I didn't know that.
He hadn't gone to Charles yet. Charles is the next step. But the thing is, they think AB is the weak link. That's how come they always pick on AB.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why he came out with this picture. I just took it and remixed it. Hold on, wait a minute. He tried to put this picture up today. I just took it and remixed it.
Okay.
You know, making fun of my eye and stuff. Like, I'm legally blind. I have wisdom here, and I don't give a shit.
Let me see if I can find it, man. Because he got mad when I pulled this picture up on him. Okay. So
and he's been crying about you the last the last week. I was like, who's worried about the debate?
I should have known.
You never said anything the last 2 weeks about that debate.
No, a guy showed up on my last Patreon, man, that was a fan of his, so I should have known.
Oh, okay.
I should have known more to it than that.
Okay. That's how he got it. Okay.
That's how, and then he got into the Pan-African debate and started talking the same crap about Pan-Africanism and Nigerians call them Nakata and stuff like that. I said, motherfucker, you have no idea what the fuck you talking about.
And as I said earlier, this is just a plain case of you're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy. You're wrong, Daddy.
Have you been over there? Because I've been over there and I talked to the decision makers over there, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Do you? So. No, BJS, they ain't never been over there. Motherfucker, you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about then.
Because I was wondering where that clip came from that he was playing, where you were talking to that dude. Because he was playing like part of the Patreon, but like I said, I never caught the Patreon because bitch wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Hey, pull this one up, baby. This is RC Tito.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not Homie the Clown.
Homie the Clown.
I can't see nothing on my screen.
Don't fall out of the chair, AB.
Homie don't play. Homie don't play.
Don't fall out of the chair, okay?
BGS. You ain't shit for BGS. You ain't shit for this. And made Damon Wayans wedge that club foot of his up your ass for this one. You was wrong for this, man. You were wrong for this. And yes, Damon Wayans does have a club foot. He does.
Yeah, he did. He did say he had a club foot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he talks about the handicap bully.
But he cried about me, then he did another stream about you. I was like, okay.
I don't, the thing is, when you invite me to a debate and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, I said, okay, I'm done. So I
Yeah,
don't even, so I unsubscribe from the channel. I don't even want to hear from you no more.
Yeah, and his main argument was that I was behind the Patreon and I said he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
Yeah.
And that hence the reason I came out with this graphic. ABG, he said I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Yep, I said what I said.
Hold on, because I did a response to him on my master.
Why do you got to make him look beautiful when you cry, man? You should have made him ugly.
Yeah, that's Gemini for you.
Mm-hmm.
I just screenshotted his while he was crying about BGS and just threw it in there.
That was just foul. That's
hilarious.
Hey, what's that you say on your Master Teacher Response channel? Hey, listen here, babe. You come with the king, you best not miss.
If you miss, he gonna make you his girlfriend. Shouts out to Omar Little.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it.
Okay, I'll wait.
All right. Go ahead, pull it up.
Here we go.
The reason I don't talk about you is for a very good reason. I know all the police problems that you had over the past few years, and there's certain things I could say about you. It's very well known that there's a black guy in the black manosphere, which is the reason I normally don't respond to you, because that's the easy go-to, but we're not even going to go there. Why don't you take your mumble rapping ass someplace else, man? You're still down there with the freaking cockroaches. You're still down there with the cockroaches, rolling out crumbs, trying to bite off whatever little bit you can chew on. Now, you've been in this space probably, 15, 20 years, and this is as far as you've gotten? Everybody either passed on or advanced or whatnot. You still doing the same thing? We still going around and around and around over the same bullshit. Dude, I don't know you, don't care to know you, never really interacted with you. Half the time you be beefing about something that's so obscure that I've never said. And you don't realize that you're a low IQ brother. You're a low IQ pedestrian that tries to sound smart and tries to tell jokes. You're
pretty much.
Come around.
so let's see if I find. There's another one that you want to pull up real quick. Where I actually put was it the Wayans brothers in there? Let's see if I can find
the Wayans. All right, let's be interesting.
I can't lie. I go over there for the jokes.
I thought you were a joke. I was a professional.
Let's see if did I pull it in there? Oh, okay. Perhaps. I thought I put it in there. Maybe I didn't.
Before, when you were in college, I was
okay. Maybe I
was
didn't.
crazy for doing it.
Boy.
Anyway.
But when he showed my, I was cracking up because I didn't know that he was going at me till I actually did a dialysis run that day, and I came out. I flipped online, and Snowman said, "I guess he hurt your feelings." I was like, "What is he talking about?" Then he had a link to the video, and he was there crying about me. And I typed in the chat, "Is there a problem?" Yeah, you said I didn't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, hilarious.
Then he started coming to me out, calling me a bitch ass nigga, making fun of my eyes and shit. I was like, okay, yeah. Then he put the link in the chat. He's using some weird service I've never heard of. And I was like, yeah, and my dinner's in the oven. I'm not coming up now.
Oh, he used to like restream, I think.
Yeah, I thought about doing the stream about it later. I was like, but no, I was like, he ain't worth no damn hour.
No, he's not. No, he's not. And this is the only way back in is to go through you.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I'm subscribed to his channel, and I'm subscribed from Machismo because he's in with them. All right, if y'all can't control your boy, then guess what I'm actually gonna bow out.
Yeah. Now here's some fun news. Evidently, guess who Tim Black went after?
FD Signifier. I saw it. I saw a piece of it. Yeah.
Yeah, he went after FD Signifier. I was like, this is it. This is juicy. Left on left crime.
Left on left crime. Okay. Oh, well, Tim Black is a former Bernie bro.
Yeah,
that's like Savvy Sav. So they have a bone to pick with the Democratic Party.
Yeah, we all do. But anyway,
y'all former Bernie bros or something, man.
Yeah, that's why I was roasting Roly Poly the other day. It's not, he really does what he does, but there was so much damn misinformation in him going after Nick Cannon. I was like, really, dude?
What did Nick? Just because he's black and he likes Trump, why should you go after him? So go after all Trump.
Because he went after the precious Democrat Party. He said, Democrats, started the Ku Klux Klan, blah blah blah, all that stuff.
They did.
Yeah.
So, and
well, Nick Cannon also said that both parties aren't good for black people, but
yeah, I know.
Currently, Republicans.
Roller was trying to explain, that was the stronger Democrats. Like, wow, you said that as the northern Democrats like our black asses too.
Yeah, a lot of your neocons used to be Democrats and Marxists. Man, they became, they became neocons and conservatives in the '60s, right after.
And we know there's always racism in the Republican Party. They call it the Lily White movement and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We weren't that fooled.
Oh, there's racism in the woke left, man.
Oh yes,
that's what the base camp was trying to tell you. There's a lot of racism in the woke left.
But one thing I will give Roland credit for, he exposed something about how they operate. He was talking about how W.D. Du Bois voted for the couch. He didn't like what either side was doing.
Yeah,
he said at home like, "Oh, so it's okay for y'all like to go around saying." Our ancestors died, but when but our ancestor W.D. Du Bois set out, you didn't say shit. But when we set out, you're like, "Oh, your ancestors died for you to vote for the Democrat." No, they didn't. Really?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I also seen on your last stream, AB, you had them blue guys in your chat again.
Blue guys.
Yeah. MOT and I think Nagone.
Oh, they were here earlier?
No. They were in the stream I did Thursday.
Oh, okay.
On the Gone try to bring up Trump. Like, what about what Trump is doing? Like, we're not talking about Trump today.
Yeah, we've been talking about Trump a lot. He's president, so we talk about him more. And he's fucking up. So we say he's fucking up.
That's why I'm really laughing at him now. Like, okay, because Mike acted like I'm some big Trump supporter. Like, okay, you clearly haven't watched my streams the last few months because I vocally said that, and I will continue to say, if the Republicans don't address health care, housing costs, and ending this war, they're going to lose in 2026.
Yeah, they're going to lose in 2026 is because this war has cost us an extra $2 trillion. So they're going to lose this war. They're going to lose.
Damn.
Party, yeah. All the money they spend on this war is gonna even to wind it down. Okay,
So the fallout of this war, how much is it going to cost the world? How much is it going to cost the U.S. and whatnot?
And nobody
especially
knows.
GCC.
GCC, your bond sales, all kind of stuff, man. So, y'all get ready.
Get ready.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I can imagine how much is going to affect the Red Sea as well. Because the Houthis are going to be involved in everything.
The Houthis are actually because Saudi Arabia is trying to slip oil out the backside, right? It's trying to bypass Hormuz and go through the Red Sea. So Houthi said we're going to get into this. So.
Yeah, and there's two ways out of the Red Sea. It's either Bab el-Mandab, which is not a very inviting strait. The name itself means the door of grievance because the waters are pretty choppy and shit.
Fellas, I got 37. I got 37 watching. Y'all like, share, subscribe, hit that Cash App, support the show. Hit the super chat, support the show. $1 holla helps on the Cash App. $1 more, $1, $5, doesn't matter.
PBS tax in effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what has been going around for Saudi Arabia is that apparently they don't want to deal with America currently because Trump must have told their leader that he needs to kiss his ass. Like,
He did tell him that. No, not a must have. He did say it.
Mm. Well, evidently, I guess Britain and some other people are trying to get together to take it back to Strait of Hormuz.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
If the American can't do it with their ships, then Europe can't do it either. They don't have enough ships. They don't even have navies for the most part.
What's going on, Louis?
What's good, Louis?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Sacrifice, do or die, my dude.
What's going on?
Fun day at the store today?
It was pandemonium the day before Easter.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I sold so many fucking hams. I could hear this. I could hear the ghost of Porky Pig yelling.
Hey, Louis. Louis, what state are you in?
The Garden State.
Yeah,
Jersey.
Okay.
Dirty Jersey.
So recently, I have heard that apparently, like the price of beef is like the highest it's ever been, or ground beef specifically is the highest it's ever been.
No, not yet.
It's not that bad.
Not yet. Look, when prices go up, I will let y'all know. So
yeah,
I think COVID was when prices really shot up.
Oh no, COVID,
and then came back down. But yeah,
but chicken going to go up because of the oil. Because a lot of the chicken feed, the amino acids come from the byproduct. Yeah. And beef might go up because they had that major fire in Nebraska and Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah. And plus, a lot of your beef comes from Latin America, and it's going to cost you more to actually ship it from there to here.
Yeah.
Argentina.
Like McDonald's beef comes from Latin America.
I went down a rabbit hole 2 days ago, and I called Charles.
Whoa.
And I saw the link where with Peak Hegseth, where you got connections with this white supremacist pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's not unusual.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've been clowning the shit out of Hegseth. Fucking Scott Ritter just saying that he needs to stop doing push-ups.
A lot of your elite soldiers are actually white supremacists, so that's not unusual.
Oh yeah, one of my roommates in communication school in the Marine Corps was a skinhead from Washington.
Yeah, he's skinhead. Yeah, but when you get in the military, you kind of pull off the side, but they still who they are.
And he was the one that put me onto the Turner Diaries.
Oh, really? Okay.
He was my roommate. He was my roommate.
William L. Pierce, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to have a lot of good civil discussions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I'm so glad Lou's here because I'm actually going to feature a song he made with AI, and all I have to say is this sucks for the music industry. We don't need them anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. Roads are clear tonight. Keep your eyes open out there. Watch your corners. You never know. Copy that. Over. Yeah. Another late night nap. You can have it. You say the world's too dark, too cold. Every headline got you thinking that you gotta fold. Say a man ain't safe, can't trust his tone. But I've been on the floor trying to build us a home. You see danger where it don't belong. Turn every side out to a smoking gun. I've been clocking this steady, know the sky. Still you flinch in love like I'm the bad guy. You grip your feel like a steering wheel. White knuckles on a one-lane road. You call it just how the world is, but it's cutting through the ones that hold you close. You can have the best. If you need a monster just to feel prepared, you can hang my heart out in your crosshairs. If it comes a storm, you carry everywhere. Yeah. You can have a bed. Turn my softest words into a warning flare. If you gotta choose between your fear and me, you can have a bed. Yeah, you don't really see me here. You double lock doors, I ain't touching. Scrolling through ghosts that don't look nothing like me. Every story that you never lived, you lay it on my chest like it's what I did. You say, boys like you, I've seen that film. Skip to the heartbreak, jump to the end. But I'm still in the opening credits. Baby, you won't let the real thing break. It pass like it's proof in hand. But the frame is cracked and the color bled. You call just being careful, but you're sleeping with a stranger in your head. You can have the bed. If you need a villain just to feel prepared, you can twist my laugh into a loaded head. If it quiets down, the sirens blaring in the air. Oh, you can have the bed.
You can have the bear.
AB, now since you played that, I'm entitled to 13.7% of your super chats to eternity.
Yo, Louis, let me ask you something. This comrade of yours who hit you up to the Turner Diary, did he also introduce you to the book Hunter as well, which was a sequel?
No, it was Turner Diaries.
Just the Turner Diaries? All right,
Yep.
because, you know, man, I mean, people have to understand. Yeah.
I was feeling like you can hear the bear.
Mm-hmm. Those AI songs are getting crazy, man. There's like a couple of people I listen to who do music with AI. Pretty interesting stuff. Like,
did you use what is Lyria? Is that what they call it on Gemini? What did you use, AB?
I didn't make this. Louis made this.
Oh, Louis made it. Okay.
I got the lyrics from Chat GPT, and I put it in Sono.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Sono's platform that you can use to make generate music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You think this will be in the top 40s?
if you got catchy lyrics, yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
So BGS, I have a question for you. So since they're attacking like AI data centers like Amazon, Google, and shit, you think that would bring jobs back to the US?
No. They can go to China. They can go to Europe. There's a lot of places they can actually go.
Yeah.
I was curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to play a little bit more with CapCut's AI generated. Because that might be my replacement for Sora.
Okay.
Since OpenAI shut it down.
The biggest factor for AI right now is the lack of energy.
Yes.
That's how come they're cutting back on services. Wait times are longer. They're cutting back on staff because energy prices are actually going up. And there's two things that the data centers need is what? Energy and cooling, water and fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and these they probably have more if they would stop fucking with people.
Yeah.
Going in these counties thinking they just raise people's energy bills can just go up and that's just going to happen. Y'all thought that was just going to.
If people want to sit back and let it happen, at this point, man, I'm tired if people complaining and not doing anything about it.
Because on the recent list of targets, like they have put a bunch more of like AI data centers in the Middle East that they're planning to attack.
Yeah, because it's right next to what energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Energy. It's called, you're close to energy, which means the cost for transporting energy and everything is reduced, and the only problem is cooling. And my question is there a possibility that like somewhere down the line that they'll be able to produce more fuel efficient or more energy efficient like data centers and better like what's the word I'm looking for, not for cooling, but
energy efficient data centers. Okay.
No. Energy efficient data. No, that's what I'm saying. The ventilation, better proper ventilation and everything.
And the thing is water cooling. That's ventilation is not going to do it. It's got to be water cooling and air conditioned.
Air conditioning, water cooling.
Yeah.
Oh, and water is going to be a trip. You got to find good sources of water for that.
You don't want to ventilate anything if the temperature outside is 110 degrees. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
especially like if it's like, say if you have data centers in Saudi Arabia, the last place you want to be is in the southeast.
Yeah.
That area is called Ruba Fali. It's a wasteland.
Yeah. As long as you have transmission lines, energy, and water, it doesn't matter. Okay, because guess what? A data center can be any place in the world.
Because at least like a year or so ago, like at least that. Probably a little bit longer. Like I was reading apparently they were planning to invest in like an AI data center here in Canada because obviously it's colder here, right? And but this is when Elon Musk was still with Doge and shit, right before he broke off from Trump. So like apparently like Elon, he was like trying to invest in America too at that time. So I don't know what's going on with that, if that's still gonna happen or what.
So Elon invest in America?
Well, a data center because it was Kevin O'Leary, he was talking about investing in an AI data center in Canada because it's colder over here, right? So that would save money on cooling.
Yeah, they don't care where it goes. I mean, they got data centers in Chile, so Canada will be fine. It doesn't matter. Does Canada? If Canada actually wanted a data center, they'd have one. So it has to be Canada actually holding it up.
Yeah.
Because they have energy, they have water and cooling, so you have exactly what you need. How come there's not one, or not more of them?
Because I have to like go back and look, but I'm pretty sure it was like Kevin O'Leary was talking about. He was trying to invest in that, and Elon came out and said, "Oh, they don't even have anywhere close to the amount required to build this." And I'm going to build mine in America, but that was at least like a year plus.
Yeah, they'll have the infrastructure, the transmission lines to actually get the data ported to here. So that's on Canada.
Yeah, hey BGS, your thoughts on Leslie Jones' infamous comments that marriage is slavery?
To her, so a lot of black women, it is slavery. Modern black women think she ain't the first one to say it.
No,
she ain't the first one to say modern women think marriage is slavery.
I was traumatized when I saw her. Because I wasn't sure if I was looking at her or if that was E.J. Johnson in a wig for a moment. It was confusing.
Don't denigrate E.J. like that, okay?
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. I can't denigrate him. You get a point there. Why would I want to denigrate him?
Well,
I was confused.
You're comparing him to Leslie Jones. Come on, man.
I thought it was. I wasn't sure, but okay.
Yeah. But I bet you Leslie Jones will throw it on you and keep you turned out. Yeah.
He's telling you if you pack, and she'll give it to you.
No, get away from me.
And she'll rent the room, give you order dinner, and all you gotta do is bring the dinner.
Something I learned a long time ago. Women that look like Leslie Jones got the best box.
They do.
No.
She's 58, dude. She's 58. Oh, hell to the no.
No, but you gotta be a vampire. You gotta come out with the wee hours of the night.
Hey, the triple threat knows what I'm talking about, man. Mr. Trifecta himself has spoken.
Yeah. Look, I was the ultimate wingman. I used to
Oh, you're down for taking one for the team, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used to go after all the big backs back in the day.
Okay.
Leave no man. Leave no man.
Well, you light
behind.
skinned, of course.
So Louis was actually the point man, huh?
Yeah.
Louis was basically Louis was a defensive lineman for the linebacker to create holes for the lineman for the linebacker. Excuse me.
No. I was the fullback protecting the running back.
Running back.
Oh, okay.
Up in the zero gap.
Cool. So basically, you were like Roger Craig for the 49ers. Where's Snowman when we need him?
Or the one that used to protect Walter Payton. What was his name?
Yeah, no, not Walter Payton. Walter Payton was with Chicago. I said for the Niners. Roger Craig.
No, the fullback that used to protect Walter Payton. I forgot his name.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
I have a question for the panel real quick. Have you all seen Tony Gaskins going at CGA? He's crashing the fuck out. I don't watch that dude, but I only watch CGA's response to him, and then I seen other people responding, and it was so bad.
I haven't listened to CGA in a while, man.
So this Tony Gaskins
CGA?
dude, this Tony
Coach
Gaskins
Greg.
dude is saying that.
Coach Greg. Oh.
Well, hold on, Doug. Like he's saying that anybody that follows the free agent lifestyle or pretty much like MGTOW type shit, where you ain't trying to marry a chick, like he's saying that you're gay if you do that.
Is Tony Gaskins married?
Yeah, he's married to a black woman that looks decent, but like his whole argument was like, it was real bad. It was like all kind of like homosexual stuff he was saying.
How can you be gay and you're banging women?
Tony Gaskins
argument. It is a female argument. Good argument.
Tony Gaskins is a hardcore Christian. I watch him.
No, he's a hardcore panderer. That's what he is.
He be debating all the Hebrew Israelites, everybody. That's what he does.
Okay.
So basically, so when CGA debated Andrew Wilson, he was supposed to debate Tony Gaskins. Tony Gaskins like refused to debate him.
Okay.
But then that Claudia Jordan chick made a video about CGA, and then he went and made a video too. And then now, since CGA's audience has been going to his comment section and clowning him, he made I think he put out a video today. He's just making multiple videos, just crashing out.
Okay. I mean, it's good for CGA. It brings attention to him, like Claudia Jordan, or actually bring more people to him. So the reason why he crashed out is because CGA posted on his TikTok or Instagram or some shit of just him traveling in different countries and being with younger women. Okay.
That's all he's mad about, because he didn't know anything about CGA. He thought he was just like a typical manosphere guy, you know?
Okay. So, I mean, I don't even listen to the guy, because every time I see Tony Gaskins, he's sitting in his truck doing his thing. So I had nothing to say about him.
I've never watched that dude before, but remember that chick that was causing drama in the past? She was watching that dude.
Which chick was that?
That Jess chick. She was watching.
Oh, Jess. Dude. Okay, Jess.
Yeah, she was watching him.
Your favorite girl.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
Shout out to Detroit 313. Substitution to all. Salutations to all.
Salutations to all. Salutations to all. 100%.
Yes, sir.
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. You better thank your donors.
Yeah, probably trying to get clout, trying to get followers by attacking the manosphere. That's a new thing now.
Yeah.
Well, first he was saying free agent lifestyle, then he was like, "Oh, you red pill manosphere guys," he's grouping everybody into a box.
Yeah, everybody's trying to check the red pill now. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Especially after that Louis Theroux documentary and shit, which is really strong in it.
Oh yeah, it just spreads the word even further. That's all it does.
What you call the tar baby? The more you talk, the more
you engage with the tar baby, the more the tar sticks to your fur. So it is what it is.
Yeah. This AI is getting. Hold on, wait a minute, Andre. This AI is getting insane.
Okay.
What short? Did you just fire Pam after she covered for you? What short bus did you, Cash Patel, and Pete Hegseth drool your way in on and wipe the mayo off your face? You're Did you just fire Pam?
Mirror, mirror, who was my best friend? What the Mirror.
What the flying fuck is wrong with Kash Patel's eyes and his height? Did you get him from Willy Wonka? Does he wear Ken doll clothes? Answer me.
Look, he's very tremendous.
What the flying fuck is wrong with Kash Patel's eyes?
Oh, that's funny.
Master teacher, this is too much. AB media, this is too much. Why is the baby screaming like that? Oh!
Damn, that's a Confederate uniform, asshole.
Oh! Right now, Robert Huey.
Answer my question, Mr. Trump. Can you smell my farts or not?
Nasty.
Watch your tone in my courtroom.
I'm just being honest. You made me sniff them in front of everybody.
Oh,
Nobody
no.
understands how humiliating.
He get his stank on.
Enough talking. Now that's how you relish a debate.
Why do you keep telling the American public they need to wait and sacrifice while you spend money on that bitch-ass ballroom? Nobody gives the flyingest of fucks.
Wow, what the?
Haha, she just threw a gavel at me. Why?
Jesus, come with me to Iran and destroy it. Peace. Jesus,
That's enough. In you go. Sit down. You can holler all you want, but you're staying right here. Bib on. There. Little duck. Looks good on you. Maybe now you'll keep quiet. All right, that's enough. Come here.
Hey, what are you doing? Put me
Up there you
down.
go. You want to act like a baby? Get carried like
This
one.
is ridiculous.
Hush, rock. There we go.
I'm not a baby.
Big suit, bigger tantrum. Just breathe.
Were you in Michael Jackson's Funhouse?
No, I get all my thrills from Obama over here.
There you are, my little Wookie, thinking you can hide from Big Terry, knowing you got those 2 hands for booty cheeks, and not think Big Terry wasn't gonna glaze. Don't say too many clank.
No boy.
Y'all play too much.
Stop raising your son like a girl. He is a boy. What the fuck do you think you're doing? That is exactly why today we have so much fucking trouble with the men we marry. They were raised like girls. Submission is not difficult for us women. The problem is that there is no leadership to submit to. We end up being too...
That you don't train them to be wives anymore.
Now listen to the ovation for the bushwhacker.
Boy, you moving like your hip replacement overdue.
Ooh.
That's what I thought.
So
Let's say hi for you.
So AB, what happened? What I thought was gonna happen happened. So basically, RIP to Chuck Norris. Yeah, now they're coming out and saying that it's Chuck Norris's fault that men are attracted to the manosphere and they voted for Trump. Yeah, that's what they're saying now.
How?
Everybody needs a scapegoat.
Do you remember Chuck Norris saying
It's clutching straw. Yeah.
Well, they're saying it's because of his toxic masculinity that he attracted men to this.
Right, because he kicked ass? I mean... Yeah, how is he... Okay, anyway.
There's no logic. Wait, first of all, to use a baseball analogy, this makes as much sense. If anybody has played baseball, you understand what I mean. This makes as much sense as a left-handed third baseman.
Right.
All right. What the hell?
Yeah, how's Chuck Norris? Okay. I'm not even.
He's not. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Everybody just this is concerned trolling at its ugliest. All right. The man's has been dead for like what, a week?
Yeah.
Already they want to. How dare you kick? You don't disrespect it. Well, then again, that's the thing about these people. A lot of people who start this shit concern trolling. Keyboard warriors anyway.
Shit,
in the real world, they wouldn't say that shit.
Shit, even this new Mario movie that just came out, they're saying that the reason why it's not doing as good is because of, again, toxic masculinity and the manosphere once again.
Okay, how is
a popular video? AB, we'll be right back. Hang on.
He'll be back.
But how the hell are they blaming toxic masculinity on the new Super Mario movie?
That's a good question.
That is some bullshit. I mean,
well,
most kids who grew up most of us grew up playing Mario and whatnot, so we'd be wanting to go.
The new movie though, because basically the new movie is Princess Peach. She's the hero and she's doing everything.
Okay. That bullshit. Then in case, of course, we're gonna boycott it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is as bad as
she's saving a princess by herself, and
that's
fuck out of here.
Star Wars, huh? Yeah.
Or like the Ghostbusters movie in 2016.
BGS, did you hear the part that I said before that? Like they're saying that Chuck Norris is the reason that men gravitated to the manosphere and they voted for Trump because of his toxic masculinity.
What did Chuck Norris have to do with it?
And that's what I'm trying to figure out, but that's what's going on.
Yeah. Are they just making
I
stuff?
don't ever remember Chuck Norris saying anything about the current that 2024 election. So,
well, what I looked up, apparently Chuck was a Trump supporter, but that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that he was.
He was a longtime Republican.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what? You know?
Yeah. What's the big deal? I mean, I didn't necessarily care for Walker Texas Ranger, but
I like Walker Texas Ranger.
Women loved Walker Texas Ranger, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of women did.
I mean, he wasn't a big. I mean, first of all, Chuck Norris wasn't.
I mean, I love
tall man. He was like 5'6", right? Yo, you hear what I said?
Yeah, about that.
He was like 5'6".
Yeah, 5'6".
He was not a big man.
No, he wasn't. I've seen him a couple times at Raider games. So, a little guy.
Yeah. Average.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris was 5'6".
He probably weighed about 150, 160 pounds, something like that. Little guy. Wasn't that big.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, he's small.
I still wouldn't want to fight him though. But anyway.
No. He actually owned a string of karate schools.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean Bruce Lee was like what, 5'7"?
And he had those VHS tapes.
Bruce Lee wasn't that tall. 5'6".
Yeah.
Like they're just doing the typical, just attacking like male figures, you know. Anything that's like considered to be too masculine for them is toxic and aggressive and all this.
Yeah, how do you go after Mario? How do you go after it's to me Mario?
It's Mario.
Mario's nothing but Jermaine.
So AB, the reason their issue that they're having with it is that basically this new Mario movie is like Mario and Luigi do nothing, and Princess Peach, she saves the whole world. And like, what Mario game have you played where you're playing as Princess Peach and she's doing everything?
Super Mario 2.
Yeah, Super Mario 2 is the only one I can
Okay, you got me there. But the majority, like, you're saving her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You had she was in Donkey Kong. You had to save her from the ape, and then
Pauline.
Yeah, and you had to save her from the fire breather. So
Bowser.
Yeah, basically that was it was King Kong.
King Kong. Yeah. The retarded thing about the whole thing is, y'all remember what's her name?
Donkey Kong. That's why they call it what? Donkey Kong. King Kong.
Yeah.
And AB, I think you'll enjoy this one. Guess who's playing the princess that she saved, Rosalina? Brie Larson.
She's voicing her. Oh.
Captain Marvel.
Okay.
Oh.
That's good. She's good.
BGS, I say this all the time. Endgame would have been just as good of a movie if they had taken all of Brie Larson's parts out.
Well, they had to put everybody in. You know, that's the whole thing.
I know, but they could have taken Brie Larson's parts out, and it still would have been a good movie.
Brie Larson is just got disconnected.
all the Marvel cinematic people had to show up and be accounted for.
Yeah. I still love Endgame though. Don't get it twisted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just rewatched that last week.
We were watching Black Panther the other day with Dr. T.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yep. That's why I wanted Dr. T to actually break it down.
Yeah, it was fun seeing it again. I got it on digital, so I can always download it and watch it along with Endgame. It's sad what happened to Chadwick Boseman though.
Yeah. But
I mean,
he did the thing before he went out, so he made his mark.
Yeah, the only I don't care for Wakanda Forever.
Most people didn't.
I still haven't watched it yet.
Even what's his name didn't care for it. Coogler didn't care for it either, but he had to make
Brian
it.
Coogler?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I didn't necessarily mind Namor.
Mm-hmm.
I thought his character. I thought he was a good character, but the whole thing with Shuri and all the shenanigans and stuff.
Yeah. They all that stuff came from World of Wakanda in the comic books, written by two feminists.
Oh,
okay.
That explains it.
Two feminists. Wakanda. The World of Wakanda Forever actually came from the World of Wakanda, written by two feminists and Ta-Nehisi Coates.
Of course,
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So if you look up the World of Wakanda, that's where it came from. With Namor, basically flooding Wakanda.
You're kind of breaking up.
With Namor flooding Wakanda.
Yeah,
that's where it came from. So I saw it, oh shit! So they went 100% feminist with that.
I mean, I heard there was a few good parts in the movie, but I couldn't bring myself to watch it.
Yeah,
there were some good parts in the movie. I actually like Rihanna's song in the movie. That's a beautiful song. But yeah, that just it wasn't good. It was not as good as the first one.
Yeah, that's why they should have. If they really wanted to make money, they'd have brought Killmonger back. Because
thought he was the good guy to a degree anyway. So
the black one really loved Killmonger.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yes. And
the traditional star.
They like their revolutionary shit that Killmonger was actually on. So
that is true.
Yeah,
they like that kind of stuff.
So if they had brought him back and made him king for a while, they'd have got $1.5 billion. It actually probably exceeded what the first one did.
In my opinion, they should have recasted T'Challa. Like there was like a petition going on. Must have been at least like 100,000 signatures, like saying to recast him.
They could have recast him, but the World of Wakanda is because T'Challa got blanked out in the first what's it called? Not Endgame. What do they call it? The first one.
Infinity War.
Infinity Wars. Yeah, he got blanked out. So that's how come T'Challa wasn't there. So, but the thing is, you could have replaced him with Killmonger.
Hey, BGS, have you been following the Star Trek controversy?
I've been reading about it, but I haven't really been following it that closely. Why?
Starfleet Academy was so bad.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Was so bad. The older actors came out and said, "Fuck!" They told Paramount, either you change this shit, or we won't show up for your events.
Yes,
that's how bad Starfleet Academy was. I couldn't make it through. After the fourth episode, I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
I stopped watching and didn't care what happened afterwards.
I don't know if this is real footage, but all I see was like an image of a fat black woman for Starfleet. I'm like, yeah.
That's a real image. And that actress evidently got into it with V. William Shatner and crashed out over it because all the older actors told him your shit sucks.
Yeah.
Even
stunk.
Even the newer Star Trek actors said this shit stunk. Chris Pine, they came out and said that shit sucked.
Somebody should be asking, who wrote this shit?
Star Trek 4, because they said Chris Pine don't want to do it. And it's kind of hard to do without Captain Kirk. So
yeah, it is.
And for the record, I didn't have a problem with J.J. Abrams movies. I thought they were decent.
Yeah, they were decent. Yeah, a little over the top, but they were actually decent.
Yeah, they were over top, but they were worthy of Star Trek, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you pay close attention, he did his homework with some of the characters. So yeah. Now, did they overdo it in beyond a little bit with having Sulu being gay? Yeah. But other than that,
even though he's gay in real life.
Well, that's the thing. George Takei came out and said, y'all didn't need to do that. Sulu was
The character wasn't gay. Yeah, they had to do all that.
But George,
AB Media. First of all, they should have never done it like that at all. They were way over. They overcompensated. They used the K character to compensate the lack of depth in the writing. It just shows how talentless they are.
And I will acknowledge this as a Trekkie. Yes, Star Trek has always been woke to a degree, but it was never preachy woke.
Yeah,
like Starfleet Academy. There's always different ideas in Star Trek. If you watch the series on a regular basis, you have to acknowledge that. There is always different ideas like all women planets, how a gynocracy. There's like in the old Star Trek, the first season, there was literally a gynocracy planet.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
There was a whole gynocracy planet. It was ran by women. And ironically, they ran into trouble because some Starfleet men got stranded on their planet and separation.
And decided to stay. Yeah.
Well, any of y'all ever saw the Orville?
Orville, yeah, I know what you're talking. I know the episode you're talking about.
I haven't seen all of it, but yeah, I've watched it.
Well, they had a matriarchal race of planet where the males were subservient.
And by the way, AB, to your point, go ahead.
What's going on, Snowman?
Hanging in there.
How's your?
How you holding up, man?
How's Jody?
She has a great spirit.
Okay.
So what happened?
Yeah.
If you don't want to tell us, you can. You don't have.
Yeah,
she had a routine exam, and we won't know the results for a bit, but there is a slight possibility she may have cancer.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully they caught it early.
I'm hoping it's nothing but a polyp.
Okay.
And she hasn't gone through full menopause yet. She's shown signs, but she hasn't really gone all the way through it.
Okay.
And she's had the device for the past 7 years. And that's what we're waiting on. They've done some blood work, and we're just awaiting the results of that. I'm praying it's a polyp and nothing more.
Yeah.
But we won't know anything for a bit. And when she told me that on Friday, I broke.
I'm sure if they caught it, no matter what it is, it's probably early. My sister had the same thing, and once they pulled, she had her ovaries pulled, right, and it was cancer. But the thing is, they caught it early before it actually spread. So
whatever they caught, I'm thinking they caught it early.
Got it early, so that's a big thing. She'll get up. She'll be fine.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Let's
emotionally
positive.
Emotionally it knocked her off her center.
Yeah, it will because
Okay.
okay. Let me see if I can. There's something the if I can find it, man, because there was a guy that says you only have two things to worry about. Okay, so it was an old joke.
Uh-huh.
See if I can find it. It's actually
Yeah, while we're
funny.
doing that, your thoughts on this?
I will say this about I will say this about my wife, and you all know this. And for those listening in the chat, if you've been around me or have met Jody through here, you know she's got a spirit like no other.
Yeah,
and she took a couple of hours to herself. She sat for a little bit. She went and laid down for a bit, and then before I can even think of all the negative stuff, I hear her laughing. And I went in and checked on her, and I said, "Baby, what's got you?" I said, "Baby, what's got you laughing now?" She says, "I need you to do me a favor." Name it. Name it. What do you need? She says, "You need to play a game Saturday night." And I'm already cracking up. I said, "Okay, honey, which one am I telling him?" She says, "Any one of the adventures that happen in North Carolina."
Okay.
So she has heard the usual game that we play Saturday nights when I'm here.
Okay.
She's sleeping good right now, and that's a good thing because her sleeping habits have been horrible, especially since she started pursuing her doctorate. And I was kind of afraid of this. Yeah, the workload just increased.
Ouch.
But
yeah,
in honor to her, first of all, in honor to you, sir.
Who?
You.
Okay.
Your sister-in-law said something to me that had me on the floor.
Okay.
When she came in Friday and she got her laughter back, she looked at me and said, "Honey, I got one thing to say to you about getting old." I said, "What's that?"
I ain't got no time for this bullshit. Hey, pull. I got one for you. Pull this up, AB.
All right.
You'll like this one because he's kind of touching on this. Okay.
Okay.
I remember this.
Grandma
This is
says
gonna be
only
good.
two things in life that you worry about, whether you're healthy or whether you're sick. If you're healthy, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you're sick, you got two things to worry about. Whether you're going to get better, whether you're going to get worse. You get better, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you get worse, you got two things to worry about. Whether you're going to live, whether you're going to die.
You're going to die, yep.
If you live,
you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. But if you die, you got two things.
You got two things.
Whether you're going to heaven, whether you're going to hell. If you go to heaven,
you ain't got nothing to worry about.
You got nothing to worry about.
You ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you go to
You
heaven,
need to send me that.
you got two things.
Oh yeah.
Original or extra crispy?
Oh no. He got that, bro. He got that from Foghorn Leghorn and Space Jam. Did you want the regular, the classic one, or the extra crispy?
No man.
Grandma says only two things in life that you worry about.
I'll send it to you.
That is fabulous. That is
Snowman, I got a story to tell you actually.
That one.
She asked me. She asked me to do this. So, gentlemen in the chat, get ready because this is one I have not told you, and we have not played yet from our adventures in North Carolina.
All right, then I need to ask Snowman something. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. What's up?
Your final recap on the Final Fours, both of them, women's and
Both
men.
my picks got their ass kicked.
Who?
I just want to say it plainly.
Oh, UConn.
It'll be UConn and Michigan. for the national championship.
Okay.
And Michigan kicked Arizona's ass from minute one.
Okay.
Before you could blink, it was 10-1. I got up. I said, honey, I'm going to get us some dinner. I'm out of here. And I turned it off. I turned it off.
Damn.
And she said, who'd you pick? I said, Arizona. She says, who's winning? I said, not Arizona.
And for the ladies, UCLA, first time, man. I think.
Yeah, first time they're
Bruins,
going
huh?
to play for it all. And I think they're gonna pull the trigger.
Okay, we'll see.
Corey Close will have them right. Hey, Dawn Staley's no joke. South Carolina's no joke. I mean, they put the clamps on Connecticut and held them 36 points under their average.
Yeah, Gino was actually upset, man.
It's a rarity to see Gino that pissed off.
he got his clock.
When he look, UConn got socked in the mouth and kicked in the ass.
They did.
Okay. Dawn Staley was ready. The South Carolina Gamecocks were ready and put a defensive masterclass in the second half on Gino Auriemma and UConn. UCLA better ride Lauren Betts until she goes to fucking sleep. When you have a big, as skilled, as talented, and with that much nerve as Lauren Betts, the 6'7" senior, you ride that till you go to what did Phil Jackson say about Shaquille O'Neal against the Kings in 2002? We need to ride Shaq until he goes to sleep. Corey Close, we need to ride Lauren Betts until she goes to sleep.
Like Lou Alcindor, right? Got to ride him.
Exactly. Exactly. But it's going to be a hell of a matchup tomorrow afternoon. And
go ahead and go with your story. I just wanted to get a recap of the.
I'll have the call for it tomorrow. Hour-long pregame at 2:30. BGS, I'll make sure I send you the link. I'll send everybody the link so they can have it. Okay. Here is what happened. Right after I got out of the hospital, when I had blood clots in both my lungs, we decided, you know what, let's take a night out. And we were both wanting some fish. So we go to this local fish place in Henderson, North Carolina. Mind you, Old Snowman sticks out like a sore thumb for very obvious reasons.
You're very tall and you're very black.
Exactly. And I'm very bald. But the bald ain't got shit to do with it. I'm very tall and I'm very black. Okay.
Yeah.
The city
so black you could go nude at a funeral, as one Chris Bates once said.
I heard that from Chris Bates and I never stopped laughing. Chris Bates has said it to me for 16 years. Okay. But unless you're a high school kid and they expect you to be tall, I am not of high school age. Okay. Well,
you're a grown ass man.
I'm a grown ass man, 6 feet 5 inches tall. At the time, 320 pounds, and I live in a small town called Henderson, North Carolina. We went in, we placed our order, get our plates, sit down to eat. And as has been said so many times over, and y'all know this very well, my spider senses started tingling.
Uh-oh.
Let me get the sound ready here. I turn around and son of a bitch, the gynocracy in duplicate walked in. When I say in duplicate, within 30 seconds, one group of the gynocracy walked in. Two of them. One group went one way, one group went the other. I looked at Jody and she looked at me, and we both thought,
What is that? What the fuck is that?
and we also thought,
now that's some bullshit.
And this is mid-afternoon. This ain't nighttime. This ain't dusk. This ain't 8 o'clock in the evening on Eastern Daylight Time in North Carolina. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They walked in. Their eyes started wandering. and they found us.
Sounds about right.
As I've often said when I've done Braun Sexual Confessions, and Cole Johnson has said this also, we don't look for this shit. It finds us.
Yeah.
They walked up to the counter, and brothers, when I tell you guys, and I've said it before, but it's especially true in Henderson, North Carolina. Now keep in mind at this time when we went to get fish, it was 85 fucking degrees and it was fucking humid. Tell me why in the Vita Blue, yellow-bellied, red-blooded hell, every single one of them had a weave down to their ass.
Sounds about right.
And was patting it like a dog.
Oh, because it itches, yeah.
They were.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I got to be petty. I got to get my petty bone out today. So you said they was petting it like a dog.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it's just that's why they do that shit.
They were
itches. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Somebody read that super chat for me.
I got that.
Blue Collar 5160 says Colosseum tax go blue.
Yeah,
Michigan's playing for the title on Monday night.
Okay,
but
so basically they were doing this.
Yeah, they were. Yeah. They so y'all gonna get brain damage from doing that shit, man.
Let me explain. Well, y'all.
I've done that when I had cornrows.
Look, y'all already understand this. What I'm about to explain for those who hadn't heard me play this game for the first time, they were patting it on the sides of their head. They were patting on the top of their head. They were patting on the back of their head.
Oh yeah.
Now, y'all know the question and you know it very well, but here it is. What do you think both sets of Gynocracy members were thinking? And both of them, let me throw this in there, both of them were 4 deep. A piece.
You said you was in a seafood restaurant?
Yes, sir.
Who that nigga eating that fish over there? Who that nigga with that snow bunny?
Where the white women at?
Is that a parole officer?
Fuck you, BG.
Can somebody call me? I got one.
I knew you liked that one, man.
Fuck you, BG. I not only was
you just realized it. Yes,
I just pulled it out and watched that shit. Fuck you. And you know what's bad? I see them running. I see them running in and hopping off the horse the same goddamn way. The same way. Like
hopping off the horse.
And
what horse could carry them heavy heifers? First of all,
a snowman with a white woman said, "We can't have nothing."
We never had nothing, BGS. They never had nothing.
Hey, white women won't let us have nothing. They won't let us have nothing.
This animal has had nothing.
We can't even have DI no more.
Man, when I tell you, you're the first, like I said, the first night we were there in Henderson, we went to Denny's and went through this shit. That was the very first one. This one.
You know, she's only with it because of her credit.
Go ahead.
What? No, what? Thank you.
2 groups of Gynocracy members. Each of them.
Oh, that's funny.
Let me think, because I know
you know what they were saying about you, man. He just want babies with good hair.
Oh shit!
I know. I ain't here for that.
Well, you know what?
He couldn't get an Ethiopian one for that.
This moment.
Shit.
Well, you know what, bitches? Got him with all my children. God damn it! When I said they were glaring, I'm being nice.
Oh, so it was like Patrice O'Neal said, they were trying to pussy beam, you know.
Oh my god!
Hey, what's that Negro doing with that nag?
Yep.
This motherfucker, this old ass motherfucker ain't shit. BJ, you ain't shit for this. You ain't shit.
Hey, he wanted the good.
Wait,
Jody
wait.
said he wanted the good stuff. Okay.
You know what the great thing is?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know Jody so long. Jody and I make these jokes around the house every damn day.
So you had to.
Jody and I make these jokes all the time. Okay.
So you had to get Miss Ann, huh?
Hey, Miss Ann's been good to me for 8 years.
Snowman, I got a story to tell you, actually.
She was just, how come Snowman don't teach these monks how to get white women?
In 4 words, I don't have to.
Oh boy,
we got done. Got done. We got done, and I swear their eyes were following us out the fucking door.
Mm-hmm.
It was cold-blooded that day, huh?
Rick James had nothing on this shit.
I bet she.
What can I say?
I bet she wouldn't because of sex.
You know she with him because he had the big anaconda.
He got the anaconda, yeah.
You know what's bad? Someone actually said that aloud. Jody, listen. A member of the gynocracy actually said that aloud while we were living in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And Jody turned and looked at me, and all she asked me was, "Should I respond?"
Mm-hmm. I just turned around and with 2 hands and held it up. Okay, yeah.
You know what she did? You know what she did instead?
What?
After that comment, she turned around and had the biggest goddamn smile on her face.
You only listen for that BBC.
How dare he?
Wait. Someone else.
How dare he be happy?
And another person. Hey, I'll get to that in a minute. Someone else actually said that aloud. Someone else actually said that aloud. Jody turned around, put her arm around me, and said, "Yep," and walked the fuck out.
This fatherfucker.
Fell off.
What do you know? What they said, bitch.
Oh man, it was wild that night. Hang on, can I read that?
Go ahead, read it.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Blue Collar, for the $10 holly. He said, Colosseum tax, go blue, yeah. Oh, by the way, AB. Oh, this one is
Andre.
I think he meant to. Yeah, Andre meant to say panel tax. He said pana tax.
Well, that's what he,
okay, that's $5 Canadian. And Miss Delta, thank you for the $5. He said, "Hi, family. Hi, brother."
Miss Delta, Kimmy Gilmore says hello.
Hey, Snowman.
Yes,
I got a story to tell you.
All right.
You know, I know that we talked about this earlier, but I'm gonna tell you right now. This one story here, it's really important for my own family. Mm-hmm. My mother had a birthday today. She turned 68.
Beautiful.
I just got a chance to call her. She's good.
Mm-hmm.
My mother, as well as my sister, have had their battles with uterine fibroids.
Mm-hmm.
Both have had, and both have had successful surgeries, and they overcame it, and they moved on with their lives.
Good. That's
how tough these women are. I got grandmothers who've undergone surgery for intestinal and liver issues and whatnot, and they overcame those, and they were that tough. Yeah, they're strong. You, my friend, have a strong woman with you. And you're going to go over, and just as you overcame this, she will overcome this. In fact, I remember when I had to stay in hospital, I met a woman who was in her 50s, who was there to undergo surgery for stage 3 colorectal cancer. Norwegian woman, and I told her about your story, about how you overcame pancreatic cancer, and how you had the right family support and everything, and that inspired her to face her surgery. I'm sure she had a successful recovery.
Good.
When I left that hospital, I said my best to you. I'll pray for you, and she said thank you. So
I'm glad
We
to hear.
all inspire one another to overcome that. So you're gonna be all right. You know Jody's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
I know that for sure. So don't feel bad.
I know. It just rocked us on Friday when we got
Yeah. When you get the news, it's gonna knock you back.
Yeah.
The news.
Hey, I was knocked back when my dad had his stroke. So yeah.
But hearing her laugh and being silly and being goofy, and we spent some time working out in the garage today, getting a lot of stuff organized. We were laughing our asses all day today too. I had a game to do at 3:00, and I came in, took care of business. She came in, she looked at me, hung out at me, and she says, "I'm going to lay my ass down. I'm tired." And she went and fell out.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna tell you. I just want to. If I may. Okay.
But yeah, y'all just keep me and Jody in your prayers, please, because we're trying to
always.
I got a doozy here.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Buy cars. Let's talk about this. A black man told me today. Not just a black man. A black man that's a finance manager at a Nissan dealership told me black men can't buy cars. We just chit chatting, talking, shooting shit. And now I know black men don't buy houses. You know, I know that's like the cool thing and whatnot. But
not at nearly $500,000 a pop. We're not going to buy a house. No.
Didn't know that black men can't or don't buy cars.
Okay. $700 for the average car payment. No, we're not going to go to a natural dealership to buy a car. No, that's just not going to happen.
No,
not fresh off the lot.
I thought that black men bought cars because the cars took priority over having somewhere to live. Bless my heart, I was loud and wrong because he called one of
yes, baby, you're loud and wrong
of his salespeople that had sold about 5,000 cars, and he said in his career, only about 500 black men bought cars.
Okay.
500 out of 5.
Okay, but he works at Nissan. We don't like Nissans like that.
Okay.
That's a black woman's car.
Look, my mother had a Nissan.
You telling me
I didn't get it when she passed away.
Only 1 out of 10 black men be buying cars?
Okay.
What's going on?
You work at Nissan. That's expected.
Help me understand, because I was blown away at this statistic. His hypothesis or his theory is they can't. So
please, listen,
can
let me put it this way.
These can't possibly be the same men that say that they won't want to get married because they say there's no benefit to being married. They cannot possibly be the same men that don't want to get married because they be like, oh, that woman, she gonna take half of everything.
Yeah, I don't want to get married.
I got. Half of what? You ain't got no house and you ain't got no car?
Yeah.
In your
dear,
pockets?
time.
The word on the street is black.
Dear, let me explain this the best way I can from a married man's perspective. And it's pretty simple. We do want to get married. The trick is we don't want to get married to women like you. I found my forever. Thank God she doesn't look, act, speak, or think like you. And
I'm going to need the 1980s millennials to stop acting like they're. I'm going to need the 1980s millennials to stop acting like they're not millennials.
Ew, I'm not a millennial. I'm closer to Gen X. I didn't have a computer growing up.
Shut up. Let me help you. If you downloaded a CD before you turned 18, or if you spent $5 to buy a downloaded CD,
I have to raise my hand on that one.
Before you turn 18, you're a millennial.
Yes.
If your ass had to be inside the house by the time this street light came on.
Yep. 83. Yep. I am a millennial.
Your ass is a millennial.
So
True Gen
boomers
Xers
and Gen
have
X.
shared that experience
Yes,
with
they do.
millennials.
Yes,
Their
they
parents
do.
are so shitty they had to have a commercial to remind them they had kids.
No,
Why are
that's
y'all
not
so
true.
embarrassed
That's not
about
true.
being a millennial? Do y'all realize that millennials are the smartest generation walking around right now? Since the beginning of time, every generation gets about 10% smarter than the last. The majority of Gen Z are now adults, and they did not pass up millennials. So y'all are literally walking around considered the smartest generation on this planet, and y'all are not claiming that?
Word? That's not what I
That
heard.
don't sound too smart to me.
That ain't what I heard. That ain't the way.
That's not what I heard.
How did Bugs Bunny put it in the cartoon? That ain't the way I heard it, Johnny.
No, that's not what I heard. Okay.
That ain't the way I heard it.
I don't know where you get his stats from. But.
Yeah, but let's talk about that for a minute, because your thoughts on the colleges. They have to create new math courses because basically new math has failed.
The colleges have to do a lot of remedial work in math for these kids coming in.
Yep.
But the Common Core math sucks, man. I've been saying that for 30 years. It sucks. My kids had to take it.
I've yet to hear a parent that likes Common Core math.
Yeah, like Snowman says, what is that? What the fuck is that?
For years, I didn't know what you were talking about. For years, I didn't know hold on, wait a minute. For years, I didn't know what BGS was talking about. Until I started to see it on TikTok, and I was like, wait, what the fuck is that? What is all these? What are all these rows? That's just pointless.
Yeah,
and this is for basic math. This is like for adding and subtracting.
Adding and subtracting, yeah. Yep.
Here you go, partner.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
That's what I was asking when I saw new Common Core math. Okay, this shit doesn't make any
sense. Common Core math, doesn't that just frighten you?
Common Core math, man, that is the worst, man. Common Core math has to be the worst math I've ever seen in my whole entire life. It's coming from somebody that was actually a STEM major.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable here. You can teach that shit when you get to college if you just want to, but teaching our kids this, and they wonder why kids don't like math no more.
I mean, they're trying to teach basic math like you teach calculus. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay?
Calculus, yeah.
You don't need a formula to go 1 + 1 equals 2. Okay,
you know, but they try to give you one.
Yeah, I taught my son and my grandsons and my daughter how to add and subtract with pennies. You get $1 worth of pennies, and you have them group the pennies and then count. Okay, right. And they learn how to add, subtract, and subtract, multiply, and divide by doing that.
Here's an example.
Someone asked me.
Let's take 134 times 5. Now, this is how we learned back in the day. All right. And this worked for us. It was too legit to quit. 5 times 4 is 20. We regroup the 2. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2 extra is 17. Regroup the 1. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1 extra is 6. 670 is the product. But that new school, new school's breaking up the 134 into place value and putting it in a box. That's how it starts. 100 and then a 30. We're breaking it up into place value. All right. Multiplying that times 5. So we're going 100 times 5 is 500. 30 times 5 is 150. 4 times 5 is 20. And now we're adding all those parts up. And what we got? We got that same answer. My students actually learn way better using that new school way than the way that we learn. That new school math is different. Got some of y'all in the chokehold. What you think? Let me know. Old school math is new school math.
Let me try this again.
Times 5.
Let me try this again. I believe the question goes.
What is that?
5 times 4 is 20.
The fuck is that?
5 times 3 is 15 plus 2 extra.
Yeah. You asked me the other way. The old way was faster. You got the answer faster.
The thing, how computers actually multiply is with the registers by breaking it up into registers like that. That's true. That's why they do it. Bill Gates said that's why they do it.
17. Regroup the 1. 5 times 1 is 5 plus 1 extra.
Yep. That's old math right there. Got the answer. Well,
Yeah.
no, yeah. Look at all those extra steps.
Yeah. But that's the way a computer actually does it. Does multiplication. That's why they decided to teach it that way.
Okay.
So when you get to programming a computer, you actually know how the computer actually thinks about math. That's why they decided to change.
Well, okay, now let me be fair. Unless you're working in something like assembly,
Yeah.
and half the time we just throw that shit in the method and call it a day.
Yeah. But thing is, you have to know. The thing is, we teach it that way. So you have to know how the computer actually thinks about math. Okay, instead of assuming. But register when you get to really complex equations and stuff like that, then you have to have registers and shit like that.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so that's why they teach it that way.
That is true. You kind of have to when you really need to do something, you do have to kind of know how the computer operates.
Yeah, but how many people actually gonna program computers? Okay.
True.
You know, in fact, instead of it getting, you have actually less people programming computers than you had before. You should have a lot of them now. A lot of the old guys are dying off, and these kids coming up can't program shit.
Oh yeah, then there's vibe coding and
Yeah,
and that's called a whole nother.
Yeah, after what 4 years, people saying vibe coding sucks. Okay.
Yeah, I told them at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, but they had to fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Yep. Had to do
Yeah, I told them at the beginning. Everything I told y'all, I'm about to do what you did with BGS. Everything I told y'all when Copilot came out, all the professional programs will say it now.
Yeah.
Great tool. It helps you get code fast. It does help you code faster. But if you don't understand the context of what you're programming, it's
yeah. That's why a lot of these script kiddies are getting fired.
Yeah, because all they do is copy and paste.
Yeah, because they don't need them. Okay, one senior programmer and a couple senior programmers with AI can do the same job that 20 script kiddies can. So it doesn't make sense to have them.
Yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah.
Vibe coding is a great opportunity for real engineers who will be worth their weight and go to actually clean up this shit. True. Facts. Okay.
True.
Yeah, you clean up because cleaning up bad code, man, is hard. Shit.
Oh yeah,
I know it's a task. I know it's a task and a half to clean up bad code.
Especially when you didn't write it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when you didn't write it.
It's like coming behind some sports analyst that doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, it's for me. It's like trying to clean up. It's like trying to clean up another person's game notes that I didn't fucking write.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people, and I've had other broadcasters, I swear to you, that they look at my notes and it's usually, I only have notes that are like 3 to 4 pages long because I just get the main notes and then I make my observations from there. I see guys walk into an arena with a packet of notes, and they're like, how come your stuff is so simple? 1, because I write this shit. 2, because I watch this shit. And 3, I don't need 16 pages of notes.
Well, the thing is, you actually watch it and memorize the actual players on the floor. You're actually aware of them. Yeah, that's why.
Exactly. I've seen these players. I've seen these players before. I'm used to it.
Yeah. Yep. If I don't trust any announcer that didn't grow up filling out their own box sheet.
That's what Dad taught me, is to learn to read box scores and fill out my own box scores.
Fill out your own box scores. That's where you learn. Okay.
That's
If
exactly
God
what I
didn't do
learned.
that, I don't trust him as an announcer.
And the first 7 years my dad was teaching me sports, the first sport we learned was baseball. That's the first sport he taught me.
Yeah.
And that's the best sport to teach to teach a broadcaster with. Teach anybody with.
Because it's slow enough. It's slow enough to actually.
It's slow enough. It's slow enough for you to learn. You can learn everything about percentages and fractions through baseball easily.
Yeah. And teach you to actually be meticulous about everything.
And that you got to be organized when you talk baseball.
Yeah, foul balls, pitches thrown, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Snowman.
And they got too many goddamn analytics in baseball, which pissed me off.
Snowman,
yeah.
Your thoughts on the NBA playoffs coming up?
Here, I can settle that with one question.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
If Wembanyama balls out, it's over.
Yeah, true, because OKC's, to be serious, OKC's kryptonite is San Antonio.
Yes.
San Antonio, look, OKC has run over everybody else except the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
If they see the Spurs in a series, the Spurs are going to kick their ass.
It's over, yeah.
Because they have no solution for Wembanyama.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, not only do they not have a solution for Wembanyama, they don't have a solution for De'Aaron Fox.
That's true. Yeah.
Because Fox, you want to make an old school comparison? Here's a name for you. You know who Fox reminds me of? A fellow by the name of Kevin Johnson.
Oh, yeah. Sure does, doesn't he? Extremely quick. Yeah.
Extremely fast and quick. You get the ball inbounds to him, he's up the floor.
Yeah, I have to ask. Snowman, I have to ask.
Okay.
How did Brooklyn and the Washington Wizards find a way to suck them with the Pacers this year?
Because they're the Brooklyn mess. And
they are mess.
They're not the Brooklyn Nets to me. They're the Brooklyn mess.
I mean,
since the Nets have been in Brooklyn, what have they done? I'll answer that for you. Nothing.
Yeah.
How about nothing?
And when you change ownership, man, change the people in the front office. Okay.
Since the Nets moved to Brooklyn, and this is a stat that I've held for a long time, and I wanted to confirm it. The Nets moved to Brooklyn in 2012. It is now 2026, so it's 14 years. You know how many times the Nets made the playoffs in 14 years in Brooklyn? 3.
Okay.
3. And one of those, they choked a 7th game lead against, I don't know, the Chicago Bulls. They had a 7-point lead against the Bulls in Game 7 in their house in Brooklyn, and that happened.
Yeah, that hadn't happened since was it Portland?
Yep.
Lakers.
Yep.
Yep.
And the Brooklyn mess will never find the ownership to lead that team for the simplest of reasons. Nobody wants to lead that motherfucker. Period. Nobody wants to lead that goddamn thing.
Yep.
The Nets messed up when they had a juicy deal from not the New Jersey Devils, but from the Prudential Center itself. All they had to do was give the Prudential Center a small percentage of the gate and give the New Jersey Devils a small percentage of their gate, because folks in New Jersey love the Nets, whether they sucked or not. And all that equity was built up in 2002 and 2003 when they did what? They made the NBA World Championship Series back-to-back year.
with Jason Kidd.
You make an NBA World Championship Series, you got built-in equity, period.
Mm-hmm.
And they rolled all of that to 2012. They blew up the Meadowlands. Well, they didn't blow up the Meadowlands Arena. They moved out of the Meadowlands Arena from East Rutherford to Newark.
Mm-hmm.
And Newark's closer to New York anyway.
Mm-hmm.
All they had to do was give them a small percentage of the gate. That's all the Prudential Center wanted. They made the same deal with who? The New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, but Jay-Z wanted Brooklyn to actually move to Brooklyn. That's why.
But Jay-Z's greedy ass wanted them in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z wanted all the damn money, which facilitated the biggest fucked up back asswards trade in NBA history when you get 3 aging superstars.
Mm-hmm.
All the Nets had to do was tell Jay-Z to go fuck himself and say, we're staying in New Jersey because that's where our original fans are.
Mm-hmm.
The original fans from the ABA was in New York because they played in Long Island.
Right.
At Nassau Coliseum. But then when the merger happened in 1976 and the Nets went to New Jersey, the fans started coming. Did they sell out Brendan Byrne Arena a lot? No. Because the first real time they sold out Brendan Byrne Arena was 1984 when they upset Philadelphia in the playoffs in a 5-game series. They beat the defending world champions in 5 games. That was their first sign of fan equity in New Jersey. When you beat Dr. J, Moses Malone, Maurice Cheeks, Andrew Toney, and they had to go to Philadelphia to do it. Remember, in that series in 1984, they didn't clinch at home. They beat Philadelphia in the Spectrum 3 times. That's their first sign of equity. Then they made the playoffs a couple of years, including 1992, 1993, 1994, 3 straight years, and then up to 2002 when they challenged the Lakers for the World Championship. Win or lose, if you make the World Championship Series, you got equity right there. And they did it back-to-back years. When have you ever heard of Brendan Byrne Arena being sold out for a playoff game? Jason Kidd can answer that. Jason Kidd can answer that, and he answered it 2 straight years. All the Prudential Center wanted was a little bit of the gate because everybody in New Jersey, be it Devils or Nets, was going to come to the Prudential Center. It was the big shiny thing in New Jersey. It was the big shiny thing. But no, Jay-Z's greedy ass wanted them in Brooklyn. And as soon as Jay-Z saw that the Nets were sucking in Brooklyn, what did he do? He peeled out faster than Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah.
And left the Russian Prokhorov hung out to dry. He hung him out to Jay-Z hung him out to dry after 3 years. And you know what? I'll tell you the exact year that Jay-Z left, after the Nets got spanked by the Atlanta Hawks in 2015. The Nets got spanked by the Atlanta Hawks in 2015 in 6 games, and Jay-Z said, fuck a whole lot of you, I'm out. Ain't been back since. Ain't been back since. And the only other year that the Brooklyn Mets made the playoffs was 2021. The backup COVID year.
Okay, yeah.
And Kevin Durant's foot cost them a championship.
Yeah.
Had that been a 3-point field goal and not a 2-point field goal, Milwaukee's nowhere near the NBA Finals. In fact, that was Game 7. Had Kevin Durant's foot been behind the line, Milwaukee is gone. And it would have been more discussion about how Milwaukee has failed than how the Nets have failed in their version of the process. Think Philadelphia and Joel Embiid.
Speaking of horrible teams, when is the last time the Washington Wizards made the playoffs?
Who gives 2/5 of a half of a shit?
That's a good question.
2015 to answer your question.
Okay.
And the most fucked up part about that You know who got them there? A fella named Paul Pierce.
Really? Okay.
Was he still playing then?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Paul Pierce was in the league for a minute.
Yeah. I thought he had retired by then.
14 seasons Paul Pierce was in the league.
Okay.
14 seasons Paul Pierce was in the league. But yeah, that's the last time, and I'm going to say this correctly. I'll say this old school. That's the last time the Washington Bullets were actually relevant.
Oh shit! Okay.
because when they changed their name after the 1997 season, because some PC motherfuckers on Capitol Hill said you need to change the name, it converts them. Then shut the fuck up. If you were
I'm so glad you said that. Are they ever going to do us right and change the Washington Commanders name?
No. Fuck no. Fuck no. The only way, let me say this. The only way the Washington Commanders return to the Washington Redskins is the day the stadium goes up on RFK Stadium hallowed grounds. Period. When that stadium goes up, there's going to be so much pressure for them to change their name back to the Washington Redskins that they're not going to have a fucking choice. And Dan Snyder is no longer in charge. They told Daniel Snyder, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Damn.
Dan Snyder sold the team. And he fucked himself out of $1 billion doing it. He may have gotten a $6 billion payout, but he fucked himself out of more. He fucked himself out of more money the moment he went back on his word and changed the name and eliminated the Redskins. And that entire history, which they've kept in secret. Don't get me wrong. They have kept it. They're waiting for the day where they get the green light to bring back the Washington Redskins. And once they get the green light to bring back the Redskins, everything comes back. The band, the song, the helmets, the uniforms, wearing the white uniforms at home with the burgundy pants like they did at old RFK Stadium. The entire the Redskins name in the end zones in the original font. They're not changing the font. Matter of fact, they threw a hint at it this past season. Only thing is they kept the name Commanders in the red zone. They did not change it to the Redskins.
Okay.
But they had the white tops, they had the burgundy numbers with the yellow trim, they had the burgundy bottoms, they had the same font that the numbers had when the Redskins were the Redskins back in the day. They only fucked up, and it was a Sunday night football game against the Denver Broncos. The only fucked up thing, they kept the name Commanders instead of painting the Redskins in the end zone like they had planned to.
Wow.
But I'm just a black man, and I'm not supposed to know all this shit.
Yeah,
that's right, Mark Goodlow. Hail to the Redskins.
We're black men. We're not supposed to know. We're not supposed to know anything. We're actually blokes, and all that shit.
But I'm a black man that's not supposed to be a 30-year announcing veteran.
Yeah, they should have never. I'll say this. I might record this. They should have never given us Ashley Blokes AI.
Yeah, I spent most of the day making my wife laugh and her making me laugh.
Yep, they should have never given
it. That's go back one.
What?
That one. I heard part of BGS going completely the fuck off on Tito, dumbass.
I was like, you know what? That's not actually too bad. It's got me pretty accurate. So I was like, fuck it. Let me just make my own version of it.
Go with it. When I sent that to you, I listened to it for a couple of minutes, and I'm going, why is he talking about AB this way?
Well, and I said this earlier. He was talking about me because I said he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about.
And he still doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Next question.
And he proved that It actually proved that in that video. Because he played part of BGS.
3.5 hours of bullshit.
And he proved that in the video. And he actually put that in the video. He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And he said, it called me a bitch ass nigga and all kind of other shit and said, I was afraid to say it live on air. No, I'm not. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Wait a minute. He said you were afraid to say that he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about live on the air. Hello, has he met you? Oh, I forgot. He hasn't. Okay, my question's answered.
So y'all can see. So y'all can see the whole thing. That's why I made this meme. AB Media hurt my feelings when he said I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. Yep, I said what I said.
And I'm glad you said it, man. I'm glad you said it.
I'm surprised none of his trolls have been in the chat today, but you know, that's his usual.
They're waiting until you're done.
Oh, yeah.
They're waiting until you're done. Then they're gonna try to probably flood comments your way, which is bullshit to me.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, hell, it happens. It happens to me.
Anything else in the sports world we need to know about?
No, not really. It's Michigan and UConn for the men's national title. Tomorrow it's South Carolina and UCLA for the women's national title.
Mm-hmm. And I know I was going to ask you about that shot that UConn made against Duke.
John Shire. And first of all, let me salute John Shire because I had a chance to see him play at Glenbrook North back home in Chicago.
Okay.
But Caden Boozer, I get that you're a freshman, but you dumb fuck. Time and score. Isn't that two things you're supposed to know when you first start playing basketball? Or realize you're supposed to know started playing basketball? Time and score. Situation is, UConn opened the door for Duke to slam it because UConn split a pair of free throws.
Right.
Okay. Making it instead of it being 72 to 71, it was 72 to 70. UConn split a pair of free throws. There were 10 seconds flat remaining in the game, right?
Yeah, all you got to do is dribble the ball, get it up court.
In college basketball, how long do you have to get it across half court? You got a full 10 seconds.
Ooh.
Get the ball in bounds and you hold it. You force UConn, who didn't have any timeouts, to do what? Foul you. You force UConn to foul you, and all you have to do is what, ladies and gentlemen? Make your free throws.
Make the free throws.
Basically, this is time to play. You fool!
You know what? I have it here somewhere.
He's right, you know.
Let me do that first. Man, now my soundboard decides to act stupid. I think that's a clue for me to go to bed. But Caden Boozer, you fool.
Is this guy related to Carlos Boozer by any chance?
Yeah. Him and Cameron. Twins.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
are they related to they're Carlos Boozer's kids?
Yes.
What?
Okay. So I'm guessing. So I guess these guys are as dumb as their father. Because remember, their father was known for having an endorsement from Kiwi shoe polish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you fool. You fool, Caden Boozer. All Duke had to do was toss the ball in bounds. That's it.
And he couldn't do it.
They had they had no business whatsoever to be in a hurry. None. And when I saw that play, I thought,
you can't make this shit up. Oh, I missed that.
That's what I thought when they threw it away. And then Braylon Mullins, why do you not guard a sharpshooter? He may be a freshman. He may have some nerves about him. He may be shaking a little bit, but he's a sharpshooter. You don't leave a sharpshooter alone.
No.
Let me see if I can find it really quick.
Obviously, common sense isn't common.
Common sense is in college basketball, especially lately. Common sense has never been common. Just ask Eric Sleepy Floyd. You fool! There you go. I mean, here, let me say it. Let me do it the right way. Now that I have it. Dear Caden Boozer. You fool! Dear Duke Blue Devils. You fool! All you have to do, and I'll say it again, and gentlemen in the chat and here on the panel, say it with me. All you have to do is get the ball in bounds to a teammate, and you forced UConn to do what?
Foul you.
But instead, these young kids are taught to be These young kids are taught to be in such a hurry, and I blame AAU for this. And then the moment happened where you leave Braylon Mullins, a sharpshooting freshman who's
proven himself.
He had one in him. Okay, that's what you need to learn about a sharpshooter. They may miss the entire day, but they always have one in them. They
just need one.
They just needed one. And as soon as it dropped, I thought about Duke. You fool!
This just shows the way they rush nowadays. A lot of these boys are showing their immaturity.
Yep.
And they're not, and they're just rushing to get to the draft when they have no business.
St. Treyanios just said it. I would have simply got the ball inbound. That's all Duke needed to do. Keep it away, keep it out of harm's way, because UConn was pressing. They
protect the rock, run the clock.
Yep. Protect the rock, run the clock. You had it in play. Matter of fact, Duke got the ball in bounds.
Yes.
Duke got the ball inbounds to Cameron Boozer, who is what, ladies and gentlemen? Their best free throw shooter. If Cameron covers up, what does UConn have to do?
Foul him.
UConn has to foul him.
In order to get the ball back, they got to foul him, force him to the charity stripe, and hopefully he misses.
And it was a 2-point game. The door was ready to be slammed because UConn split a pair of free throws. They split a pair of free throws.
What was the coach thinking?
Wasn't thinking
at all. The coach just
wait.
No thinking at all.
This one's for you, Coach John Shire. Coach John Shire thinking that's a lie.
That was a lie.
That's a lie. That's definitely a lie. A big lie. In fact, that was as Chris Bates would say, that was a flying lie. Not an on the ground lie, but a flying lie.
Indeed, it was. Wait, like I said, Coach John Shire and Duke University basketball thinking rationally, that's a lie.
Let's have a little fun here.
How are you a black conservative? How are you a black Democrat? You mean the same party you say has been helping you for decades, but your communities look worse, not better? You mean the same party that started the Ku Klux Klan and somehow convinced you they're your savior? You mean the same political machine where LBJ, after signing the Civil Rights Act, said they're going to keep these niggas voting for generations? 62 years later, and you're still predictable. They dangled a black male president in front of you that did nothing for black people and everything for gay people, and a black female president that advertised to you with white people tacos and Megan Thee Stallion twerking on stage. And you never stopped to question that? They told you they were fighting poverty, but really they went and knocked on the doors of black families and told them that if they got rid of the man in the household, they could have this money. And what we now know as the welfare system. They strategically demolished the nuclear family, leaving over half of the mothers in our community single mothers for generations. Policies that incentivize broken homes, dependency instead of independence, they made it so you systematically rely on them, and now over half of the black households are dependent on the government. And they tell you crime is someone else's fault, while your neighborhoods keep getting worse in the very cities that they run. And now they've got you fighting for illegal immigrants that take your jobs and have been killing your people, and they still give you nothing.
Not a thing.
How are you a black conservative? How are you a black...
Damn.
Hey, what?
A weak man will always be surrounded by a bunch of lame ass, weak ass bitches. In his mind, he thinks he's masculine. He thinks he's rough and tough, and he's showing off for all the ladies.
Time.
Hey, what are you doing? Time for a swim, sir.
A weak man will
lame ass bitch. Look in the mirror.
always be surrounded by a bunch of lame ass, weak ass bitches. In his mind, he thinks he's masculine. He thinks he's rough and tough, and he's showing off for all the ladies.
He's mad because you're not one of them.
Right.
Looks fucking stupid because he thinks he's masculine, but the reality is he's a woman trapped in a male body trying to be like a woman. So he
now he's sassy, huh?
surrounds himself with women at
They don't want to hang around you.
all times. Let me tell you something, ladies. A group.
Hey, what are you doing? Time for a swim, sir. No, stop. Look.
Yeah, they've been beating up
Let's see this man try to defend. Go ahead.
They were beating up Trump a
Veterans
lot.
against Trump.
Mm-hmm.
He's still right.
Oh, damn.
An HOA president painted a school bus driver was arrested.
Pinocchio, I need you to lie a lot to me. Look at you! Drunk again, you useless piece of garbage. You are absolutely worthless. You can't-
Shut up, woman. You drive me. Go to bed.
I'm done. I'm sick and tired of you and drunk bastard. I am done with you, Shrek. Done. You hear me? Don't you dare wait up because I am not coming back.
How about Fiona?
Hey, are you okay? You look really upset. My husband is a useless drunk.
Wait
I am
for it.
so tired of him.
Wait for it.
You deserve so much better than that. Come to my treehouse. I will cheer you up. Ha, you are actually funny. Okay, why not? Lead the
Where is this
way. Come
going?
inside, beautiful. I promise you won't regret it. Just one night. Nobody will ever know.
Oh, this is good. Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
It gets better.
Look at you, passed out drunk again. You pathetic, disgusting ogre. You deserved everything that happened tonight. And his lies felt better than your silence ever did. Oh my goodness, it is positive. Congratulations, you are pregnant. No. This cannot be happening. Oh no. Shrek, I am pregnant. You are going to be a father. Say something. Did you hear me?
They already got kids, but this is AI.
I said I am praying.
Help! Somebody help us! She is having the baby right now! Where are the fairies? Hurry up!
What is this? This baby is made of wood. And that nose, I have seen that nose before. Fiona, what do you do?
No! That lying little wooden piece of garbage! I trusted him! He was supposed to be our friend! And you!
¿Qué estás amigas?
Soy buenas seres!
I trusted that little wooden piece of garbage. He was supposed to be my friend. Drop a comment down there, because I am going after that little wooden boy, and I will break him into a million pieces.
Damn, they have him crying too. That's fucked up.
Damn.
I'm just glad Donkey wasn't there.
Just shut up. Shut up, Namer. Shut up. Now I'm laughing. Shut up.
But in general, black
How you
women,
want me to
y'all
shut
not
up? I mean, I'm
acknowledge-
just glad I was not there. I'm just glad I was never near that mess.
I'm gonna need the 1980.
Did you just fire Pam?
Mirror, mirror, who?
What the flying?
What is wrong with this bitch?
Answer my question.
Ooh. Wait a minute.
Timber.
Now that's how you relish a debate.
Why do you keep telling me?
Jesus, come with me to Iran and destroy it. Peace.
That's enough. In you go. Sit down.
There you are. Don't say too many.
Stop.
Give you a bath? Because I said so, and I'm the mom. How would you rate being a baby in 2026? It's ghetto. It's ghetto. You like being baby sister? Oh, wow. I just slobbering. Get yourself together. You think you get good sleep? Kinda. How would you rate me as a parent over your dad? I'm the better parent. How's the milk supply? I'm trying my best, girl. It's hard. Give me a break. Why are you telling your head when I'm feeding you? That's rude, and it hurts. That's rude, too. And it hurts. Calm down. I'm trying to calm down. I'm trying to give you a bath. Because I said so. And
Bro talking about something. I'm on PS4. I can't see this shit. Is there a fix? Yeah, I got the fix. Get your fucking money up, bro. What are you talking about? This game is not coming out on PlayStation.
And considering that the PlayStation 5 is now $600, you look kind of stupid right now.
Bored, man. I don't know why y'all asking this shit. I understand that half of the users are still on PlayStation 4, but we got to start coming to the reality, bro. It's been
after you're 30 years old,
bro.
Yeah, and game consoles usually get cheaper, but they're getting more expensive. So
after you're 30 years old, you stop being able to play video games. Like you can't play video games anymore.
How about now?
More video games are a thing that teenagers do. That's it. After you're 30 years old, you stop being able to.
The mud ducks think that the men are unattractive.
So this-
Oh no!
What the hell did I just miss?
Hey, what's up, America? Unfortunately, we have to.
And insecure women' favorite line be, "You think you better than me." Since we on the topic, I am better than you, trick ass hoe. And now that we've established that information, what's your next course of action? How the fuck did that help you advance in life? And insecure.
Things that I think the ABC agencies are pushing into Black communities. Number one, Red Pill Podcast. I think this is the most covert psyop being ran through our community right now. Podcast about
Fuck it, I'll do it for you, Snowman, because I'm tired too. And I'm getting ready to go to bed. Tell me, what is gay?
God damn it! Now you're gonna make me. God damn you, AB! Now you're gonna make me push the button. Here it is.
Tell me, what is gay?
And on that
male
note,
behavior and hypermasculine talking points are harmful, and it makes our men look foolish. I hate it. Kill it with fire. Number two, sports betting. They turned casinos into apps and injected them straight into our dopamine cycles. It's another get-rich-quick scheme marketed towards a community that has historically been stripped.
That's your single mother raised hard.
Their riches. I hate it and I want it to implode. Number three, digital dating discourse. The next person that tries to get me to debate the cost of dates or who pays, I'm assuming that you're fed. These are recycled, unproductive topics, and it only makes sense that they're seeded. You ain't fooling me. Number four, music and film. The word industry plant is overused, but artists who gain notoriety for harmful sentiments towards our community are absolutely welcomed, boosted, and invested in.
Don't talk about Sexy Red like that. Don't talk about Suki Hana like that. Don't talk about Little Nas X like
heavily. Therefore, they are
okay. I'm
or
tired.
Megan the Dude Horse.
Huh?
Or Megan the Dude Horse.
Horse.
Oh God. I'm headed to bed.
Hey, by the way, AB, I got a new song for you.
What?
Well, you always talking about, because we're supposed to be equal opportunity, right? Because I know how much you love to sing. It's the butthurt blues. No matter who, it's the butthurt blues. Well, the opposite to that goes like this. It's sore ass ratatouille dead, sore ass ratatouille dead. I said sore ass ratatouille dead, sore ass ratatouille dead.
You know what? If I am gonna do something on them, it should be a country song because they do like country. They do like their country music.
Or we could do actually one side should be like slow R&B, the other one's more like gospel country,
Mm-hmm.
And look, we gotta do like a barbershop quartet for either one.
But yeah, I'm getting ready to go to bed, folks. I'd like to thank everybody that through. This is AB Media 83, and I'm out. Yo, this is AB Media 83. To support the channel, hit the Cash App. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, be sure to hit that bell notification so you can be notified the next time I upload a live stream, video, or short. And always, always remember, guard your image, guard your peace. Keep it moving. This is AB Media 83. And I'm out. Peace.